Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And I bid a very good morning to all my students. Okay, so today we will learn a new chapter. Okay, in the subject of ethic and etiquette in event planning business. Okay, this is chapter number 4. Okay, that we will learn business etiquette, protocol, and entertaining. Okay, business every business activity have their own etiquette, have their own protocol, and all have their own way on how to tend the guest or the future client or our own staff. Okay, therefore, throughout this chapter, I will teach you one by one. Okay, the way, the right etiquette, the right protocol, the right way on how to entertain your client, your business partner, okay, and maybe also your boss. Okay, so you can see in the next learning outcome, okay, there are a few like learning outcome that are listed in this slide. Okay, I will go one by one. Okay, do not worry. And first and foremost, tak kenal maka tak cinta, so we will go to introduction. Okay, so in the slide saying that developing strong working relationship with the business partner is the key for the business strategy. Why? Because in the business place is not only way how we want to build our relationship with the business partner. Okay, in the outside world, for example, in the restaurant, in the party, in the entertaining place, also the platform where we can build a stronger relation. Okay, because our relation will not only due to the business but also due to the personal preference. Okay, so how we want to build the personal preference and also personal relationship with our business partner. Okay, so the answer is entertaining. Okay, entertaining can be an effective tool in helping to develop and deepening the business relationship. Okay, but only if done correctly. So throughout this chapter, I will show you how to build the business relationship properly. Okay, so first and foremost in the office. Okay, the formal place where you can build a business relationship with your business partner, with your staff, and also with your boss. Okay, so this is some of the compulsory ethic in the office, or not as common sense thing that you need to do in the office. Okay, so first and foremost, be self-aware on the use of common sense. Okay, when you are hearing a music, please use earphone. Okay, when you are on the phone with someone else, please go to outside or do not speak in the office. Okay, because it is common sense, all the common sense you need to learn. Okay, number 2 is please mind on your business, do not be a busybody, because a busybody person in the office is very annoying. Okay, number 3 ethic is never go over your supervisor head. You have to respect the elders, you have to respect someone is high position, do not be someone that rude. Okay, number 4 is obey your company business dress code. Okay, every company have their own dress code. For example, a formal dress code or informal dress code, some of the company do not care. You can use a round neck, something like that. But if the company clearly state that only collar kind of shirt or a dress code that not really sexy or revealing, then you have to abide with the company business code. Okay, do not cross it. Okay, treat every employee with the same respect. Okay, please do not be biased. Okay, because this bias thing will ruin your reputation. It will show that you are not really trustworthy. Okay, and last but not least is do not posting an offensive nature. Okay, therefore it is recommended that you do not share your social media or personal social media to someone that you are working. Yes, you can share, but you do not post something that very sensitive or something that very offensive. For example, you say the bad reputation about your business, something like that. Okay? So number two is ethic in restaurant. Okay, so ethic and restaurant also I have teach you in the personal development class. So this is include as a revision. Okay, so if you want to know some ethic in restaurant, okay, this is the way. Okay, this is the platform where we will learn about the ethic in the restaurant. Okay, so as the host, okay, you are imagine that you as the host of the dinner or the host of the lunch or for the breakfast, you have to know all the small detail about the guests that you want to invite, from the reservation, venue to the menu itself. Okay, so it is important to consider the like and also the dislike of your guests, because all the important thing, all the small detail will play a very big impact during the eating session. Okay, so we have 4 eating session. For example, during breakfast, lunch, and high tea and dinner. All these 4 things is the best time where you can eat. Okay, so during breakfast, what is the things that are suitable during breakfast? Okay, breakfast is the best time for the business meal actually. Why? Because who can turn down the breakfast when you are willing to meet them at 7 a.m. in the early of the morning? It is not a sacrifice to go in very early in the morning and ask for someone to have a breakfast. Okay, it's actually a very good if you went for a very serious business deal. Okay, so a breakfast meeting especially convenient when you are traveler. Okay, when you are traveling or meeting a client for a limited kind of time, because breakfast is actually a very short time, maybe 7 to 10 in only three hours. For some country, only 7 to 9 is only suitable for breakfast. After that, it's not as lunch. Okay, so what is the or the things that you need to avoid during breakfast? You need to avoid cold cereal, crisp bacon, fried egg, or grapefruit, because all of these things is in a liquid form. When they are in liquid form, the probability of this food to ruin your attire is high, because you are breakfast. After that, you have to go for work. If your attire is very dirty, then you are in trouble. Okay, how about during lunch? Okay, if you are during lunch, do not order for difficult food. Okay, because after lunch, just like your breakfast, you need to go to work. Okay, maybe just go for a simple kind of food. Okay, that do not need so much attention. Okay, so you go for grilled meat, you go for salad. Okay, do not go for something that very messy. Okay, for example, cream soup or pasta. Okay, because all the especially bolognese have a red kind of paste. Okay, it will ruin your attire if the red paste is stick on your clothes. Okay, always order the same number of course as your guests. Okay, if you are go for formal kind of eating, is maybe 4 course of eating, then you also go for 4 course of eating. Okay, do not let your guests to eat alone, because it is very uncomfortable. For example, you eating in one table, but you have finished eating and your guests do not finish eating. It feel very uncomfortable to wait someone, and also when you are eating and being wait also very uncomfortable. Okay, so how about during high tea? So you should know that high tea is not really Malay kind of tradition. Okay, but if you go to overseas, high tea is quite common. Okay, because high tea is afternoon tea actually, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, something like that. High tea. Okay, high tea is a very unique way how to entertain your guests, because it's very unique. It's not really the moment where people want to go out. Actually, high tea. Okay, because people will say that you are not really working if you are eating in the restaurant at 4 p.m. Okay, so it's actually very very important for first meeting. If you go for first meeting, you are high tea is very suitable way. Okay, Afternoon tea is quite a hassle because you are actually been working from morning until afternoon and evening, something like that. Okay, you are very smelly. You are actually not really in a good condition anymore. You not really look very pretty or very handsome. So you have to go home and change your clothes. Okay, and this is very not convenient. Okay, during high tea. Okay, so during dinner actually is the place where you want to show everything. Okay, so entertaining in the evening should reserve for a special client, someone that you want to impress, someone that you want to give a very big impact, a very valuable customer or client, something like that, business partner. Okay, dinner take place only Monday to Thursday because after Friday is holiday. It's actually known as holiday, and when holiday, people want to go for relax. Okay, please do not disturb someone on the Friday night. Okay, dinner is a social and relaxing way to discuss the business. Also, the menu also very flexible. You can order anything. Okay, not like high tea, not like lunch, and not like breakfast. Okay, and you get to know your guests because you have a lot of time. Dinner is a very long time until midnight. Also, we will known as dinner. Okay. So next will be art from town kind of ethic. Art from town mean you are going to abroad. You are going to a vacation, but business kind of vacation. Okay. So working across the country, also across the culture is very difficult actually. Why? Because there are no universal business ethic. Every country have their own unique business ethic. Okay, some of the country have their own taboo. Some of the country have flexible. For example, in Asia, there are no tipping method. You do not really require to give tips. But in America or in Europe, the tipping tradition is very important. Okay, so if you travel internationally for business often, it is wise to do a research about the country first. Okay, because don't want to be an ignorant person, do not really know nothing, so you have to do a business before you go for business travel. Okay, so there are actually four overall area that you want to pay attention when you do business abroad. Okay, for example, first is take introduction seriously. Okay, because learning everyone name. Okay, the outsider name is not really easy to remember. Vincent van Gogh, something like that. Therefore, you have to listen the name and the pronunciation. You don't want to offend someone just because you not really pronounce their name correctly. And you also need to introduce yourself very nicely. Okay, you have to show that you are understand why you are doing the business. You need to show that you are serious in doing the business. Okay, number two is bring a gift. Okay, although it's not really important, but it's actually give a very big impact. You are showing the respect to the host. Okay, even a gift are not expected, it show you are your courtesy. Okay, you earn a respect doing a business. Okay, but in the previous chapter I have teach you, give an appropriate kind of gift. Do not give present that are offended. Maybe a Chinese give a clock. A clock mean that to them, something like that. Okay, respect business card, especially in Japan. I have touched about this in personal development class. Okay, business card in Japan is very important. Okay, cards are representative of the person themselves because the card have their own name, something like that. So it is representative. So you have to treat the card similarly as you treat the person. Okay, when you receive a business card, read it yourself in front of the people. It's best to read in front of the people itself, so that it's sign of the respect, and also you can memorize it easily. Last but not least is be on time. Please respect the time. Okay, because not all the time is similar in the outside world. Okay, for example, in Sarawak, 5 o'clock still morning. but in the KL 5 o'clock at night. Okay, so I will continue on the part 2. Thank